Hello and welcome to the class. I'm so glad you're here. I am Carrie Claypool and I live on a small farm just outside of Shelbyville, Kentucky. And we have chickens and goats and a 120-pound, very loving dog. I have three grown boys, and my husband is a chaplain in the Army. And I've been into health and wellness since about 2005, whenever I was sick and tired of being sick and tired. So I started learning the right ways to take care of myself. And after living in Germany for a few years, I learned even more about eating healthy foods like farm fresh eggs and limiting the toxins that I bring into my home. In 2001, I became a certified nutritionist, and I'm now an educator, entrepreneur with Young Living. So I know that your time is valuable, so let's get started. I have a screen share here, and we will talk about wellness mapping. Here we go. So what is wellness mapping? So we make a lot of plans in our life. We plan for vacation. We make a budget for our financial goals. We go to school or get the training we need for our job. So how much planning do we make for our health? It's just easy to just take what's dealt with us without a focus on what we put in our bodies. But you can have better health. You can be better in 3, 6, or 12 months from now if you take a step in the right direction. So this class will focus on becoming a healthier you. Energy, sleep, natural lifestyle, and emotional intelligence are the 4 areas that I'm going to be talking about. We can branch out into many other areas like whole foods, how to lower stress, brain fog, and gut health. But I would be happy to meet with you to discuss anything that you're dealing with, either by phone or Zoom. And I'm not a doctor, but I know what has worked for me and thousands of others. And I know we can find a protocol that works for you. So this is natural health care. I believe that God provides much of what we need to heal our bodies through the right foods and products from nature. So about 10 years ago, we were living in an old German house, and I started having a lot of health issues. They tested me for Lyme disease and MS and many other things, and they could not find what was wrong. I was extremely tired, and I even had to hire a nanny. After a few months, we found the problem was a water leak in the house, and there was a lot of mold. No one else was affected but me. You could say it's my Achilles heel. Once the mold was gone, my health slowly started to return. And recently, we've actually had the same issues with the leak and the mold right above my bed. Thankfully, I take Ningxia and Nitro to get through my days. We will talk more about those in a minute. I don't want to spend my afternoons in bed. However, the mold still has to go. My health is currently at a roadblock. I have the gas to keep it running, but I'm not getting any better. Supplements, essential oils, plant-based cleaners are all good things. But if I also eat junk food, drink soda, use common detergent and dish soaps that have a lot of toxins, my health may not get worse, but it's certainly not going to get any better. So the first one that I want to talk about for healthier you is energy. And I started with that because, again, that's what I'm dealing with right now with all the mold that we're trying to get rid of. Right now, they actually have the ceiling out in my room, and they're going to be working on the roof this weekend. So Ningxia and Nitro. So Ningxia is a whole food berry antioxidant, and I like to put it in a glass of water. You can also, it comes in these packets like this, so you can actually freeze them and cut it off and eat it like a popsicle. But you can take these to go. We tend to do the bottles. I'm going to take it off screen sharing real quick so you can see these. So we use it in a bottle, and as you can, this is how it comes. It's a brand new bottle. And as you can see, it's whole food berries. So this is all the pulp and the goodness that has sunk to the bottom. So it's not just juice. So I'll just shake it up a little bit. And then you don't have to measure. I usually get just a small glass and put it in here. And I do this every day. And my whole family actually does it every day. It keeps us, immune system up. And then, like I say, because of the mold, I've also been using Nitro, which is really good. It has 50% of your daily requirement for iodine, and it also has green tree extract. And I'll put it in the same glass here. Just squeeze it in. And then I will add it to my ice water. And again, you could just take the shot just like this, I like to kind of sip on it throughout the day, and it keeps my energy levels, you know, at a good, good height all day long. So another thing you can take for energy is Super B. That's good for energy. And you also want to see about lowering your caffeine. Caffeine actually works a lot like sugar, where it gives you a lot of energy, but then you have a crash. So I'm currently trying to get off of coffee. And so what I've been doing is drinking some black tea. Earl Grey is my favorite. And then I'll eventually move into some herbal teas and dandelion root. It doesn't have caffeine. So the problem with caffeine in coffee is that it inhibits your body from absorbing the supplements. So if you're taking things like Super B or calcium or some other supplements, your body's not going to be able to absorb it as much if you're taking it with, you know, coffee or caffeine drinks. So you also, for energy, you want to make sure that you're eating whole foods that nourish the body, such as fruits and vegetables, and just one ingredient type meat. So like local grass-fed beef. You want to reduce processed food, junk food, fast food, sugar, anything that does not benefit you. You want to, you know, replace that with something else. So you can increase your omega-3s to give you energy, which is avocado and salmon and farm fresh eggs, and also exercising. Even just a 20-minute walk will give you energy. And to get going for the day, you can diffuse peppermint, and even just smelling it, you can just already feel, you know, some energy. You can diffuse it with peppermint and an orange. And this is a diffuser if you don't have one. You just put a little bit of water in it, and then you can put the essential oils that you need for the day in there. And peppermint smells so good. I'm actually going to make today peppermint hot chocolate cookies with this. You can also apply, there's some oils called Panaway and Cool Azul that is for pain, but it actually will give you some energy and kind of lift you up. You just put it on the back of your neck and it'll give you a lift. So if you're new to essential oils, I do have an online group that has all the information in it. Just message me and I will add you to the group and you can check it out. So the next thing that I think a lot of people, including me, deal with is sleep. And so one of my favorite things that I use is called Unwind. And this is actually for kids, and you can give it, if the kids are really hyper, you can actually give it to them to help calm them down. It also says that it eases occasional irritability, but it has magnesium in it. So I take it right before bed. I put a little bit of water in my mouth, and then they're just little packets that I take it and let it dissolve and swallow it. And I've really been enjoying this for sleep. I also have a roller, a CBD roller that has lavender in it and the CBD, and it helps me to sleep at night. And so other things you can do is, again, to limit the caffeine and limit also your phone time, TV, any blue lights that keeps your mind active. That if you can shut all that stuff off, even start turning down some lights an hour before it's time for bed, then it helps your body relax and kind of get your body into sleep mode. And a few things that you can use, there's a product called Sleep Essence and another one that's called Immune Pro. And those have melatonin. And I would only suggest using those just to get your body back in the rhythm of sleeping. If you're, you know, if you need to be asleep by 10, then you can take those to kind of help your body say, okay, at 10 o'clock, we're going to go to bed. And keeping a schedule is really important. And you want to make sure you're getting in your 8 hours. That's going to help with your energy too. And then the Immune Pro is actually good to take if you're not feeling well, and it helps you sleep better, but it also boosts your immune system while you're sleeping. So, and essential oils, different things you can use to help you sleep is like lavender, stress away, peace and calming. These all actually help your mind focus on sleeping instead of your to-do list and all the things that you have going on, either problems or sometimes I get overexcited if I'm been around a lot of people that day. It's hard for me to fall asleep. So to use essential oils that help you focus on sleep, again in the diffuser, will help you. And another one that's really popular for sleep is Valor, and this is actually for confidence, but again, it's good for sleep as well. And you can put it on your big toe to help with snoring. So if your spouse snores, or if you're traveling with some friends, you can put Valor on, and it'll knock out that snoring for you. So the next, let's see, let me go back to my screen sharing here. So energy, and we talked about sleep. And then the next one is natural lifestyle. And again, if you're, trying to live, healthy in this one area, but you still have these other areas that you're bringing in all these toxins, your health is just going to kind of be at a standstill, and you're not going to see, big improvements. So things like candles, air fresheners, dish soap, lotions, fragrances, all of those affect our energy, our sleep, and our emotions. They affect our endocrine system and our hormones. And so they're full of toxins that cause cancer, headaches, allergies, and more. So instead, you can use plant-based cleaners such as vinegar and baking soda. And I also use essential oils in the diffuser to help create a nice scent in the room. You can either use things like thieves or purification if you need to purify the air, or you can use some other scents that you like. Like we have one called Joy, that's a lot of floral scent. And so there's really a lot of choices. We've got vanilla and orange, and just a lot of choices if you want a special scent. And I also use the Thieves cleaner. It's plant-based. It has lemon and cinnamon and clove. And you just use a capful in a large bottle and add it full of water. And you can clean your whole house, your bathroom, your kitchen, your floors, your counters, toilets, everything. It covers everything. And if you have kind of an area that's a little bit hard to clean, you can mix with baking soda to get that clean for you. And Young Living has an entire Thieves line from lotions and body wash and toothpaste. So you don't have to worry about where am I supposed to get all of this plant-based stuff. And I don't want you spending more money. This isn't something, new pot and pan or new pair of jeans or a purse or something like that. This is stuff you're already using. You're just changing it out for better products. And so you can get it all on Young Living: shampoo, soaps, makeup, all that stuff that you don't ever have to worry about the toxins in it. You don't have to worry about, harmful chemicals. And one of the new products I've been trying is the Luscious Lemon Lotion. So I'm going to try some of that. You can get this in the hand soap, the foaming hand soap pump, and then you can also get it in an essential oil to put in your diffuser. So the last topic I want to mention to you is emotional intelligence. And this may seem like an odd topic for this class, and I'm not going to go into it too much, but I do want to bring it up just so you can be aware. This is something that, it's part of personal development to work on every day. And I brought this up for this class because a lot of our areas we sabotage ourselves. And so something that we need to recognize. And, if you find yourself falling into the same trap, or if you're trying to lose weight, they call it yo-yo dieting. And a lot of it has to do with just our mindset and the choices that we make of, being consistent on taking care of our bodies. So emotional intelligence includes empathy for others, social skills such as talking and communicating with others and serving them, self-awareness, being aware of how we come across to others, and also recognizing, what am I doing that's not serving me? So, some of the toxic chemicals you're using in your home is not serving you. If you can replace those, or some of the food you eat, every food that you eat, you need to see, hey, is this helping me to reach my goals, my health goals, my weight loss goals? And so that's part of emotional intelligence to, recognize that stuff in your life. Emotional intelligence is also about self-regulation. Do we let our emotions get out of control? Our self-talk, do we, speak negative to ourselves, or do we speak life? That, affects how we come across to others. It affects how we feel. And also motivation to set the goals, to pursue them, and to accomplish them. It's all something we want to do every day to just, take it to the next level. Like I said at the beginning, we tend to just think, oh, this is the health I have, or the health I was given. But it really is in our hands, in our control, to take care of our bodies. So you need to decide, what is it that you want? We tell ourselves, I'm too tired, or I'm too busy to exercise. We eat ice cream, drink sugary coffee or wine to make ourselves feel better, but they're really not serving us, nor do they contribute to better health. So we tell ourselves we can't afford things like, organic food or a Ningxia or essential oils. Well, we do spend money on other things like eating out, a Coach purse, maybe some other luxuries that, are nice to have, but they don't serve us. So if your health is suffering, it is time to get your priorities in order. So let's find what works for you. So would you be willing to invest $100 a month in your health, product specific to your health concerns? If you don't know where to start with Ningxia. My whole family takes it every day, and it's good for the immune support, and it has, all the antioxidants you need. And so start by writing down all the issues that you want help with. And this is anything from sleep to fibromyalgia. There are numerous resources to help you be healthier. You just have to know where to find them, which is where I can help. So your wellness mapping starts today. When you start living healthier, you will be healthier. As you keep track of symptoms and products you use, write down your results. This will encourage you to keep going. It will enable you to track your progress and recalculate if needed. So who's ready to get started? I am here to help you through the process, and we can talk about which protocols to use. If there's anything you need to order, I'll help you get the best discounts, free shipping, and free products. So if you want to look more over what I've talked about today, you can go to youngliving.com. And if you decide to order, my referral number is 11389870. But again, I would be glad to talk with you one-on-one, help you through the process, talk about the issues that you have. We can do the research together to see what is going to work best for you and get you on a better path. So again, thank you for joining me. And again, let me know if there's anything that you would like to see in future wellness mapping classes. That may be a topic I haven't touched on. I'd be glad to teach a class on that. And I'm here to help you. So reach out to me. Thank you and have a blessed day.